Welcome to another edition of False Nine. I am your host, Byron. I am here with the myth, the man, the legend, everything Inter Miami, your boy, Mark. How are you today?
What's up, man? I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. A little tired um, from observing so much drama around something that is absolutely meaningless. But we will get to that much later in the show. Um,
Okay.
our intentions were 100% to have a show last week. Unfortunately, uh, logistics, timing, all of that got in the way. We were not able to have the show. We will cover everything this week. Um, let's start with the bad, the ugly, just a terrible showing. Um, Last Saturday against uh,
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati. Yeah. An absolute drubbing, 3-0. Never in it. Cincinnati looked dominant from the opening whistle. Tell me what you saw.
Um, what you just said, and I mean, the like and subscribe button that you have here, this little pop-up thing, is Cincinnati color, so I really don't like it. Um, but I'll just try to ignore it. I mean, yeah, you said it. We were played off the pitch, didn't belong. Um, Valenzuela, Orellano on the left-hand side, picking apart Cello, making Aviles try to commit to something, commit, slipping behind goal. Evander off a spilled parry from Rocco. It was just nothing was. Inter Miami did not belong on that field that game with Cincinnati, and it goes to show that the Cincinnati team is real. They're a real threat. They're gonna if we're gonna win the MLS Cup or win the East or come out of the East, we gotta beat them over there. And last year we got drubbed over there too, so it's not anything that I'm shocked about or anything like that. This team was really, really reliant on Messi and has been for the better part of the season. Um, and if he's not scoring, not assisting, the rest of the team just fills us out. You're not getting anything from Suarez, you're not getting anything from the midfield. Allende is really not producing anything right now. Then your manager has no idea when to make a sub, if to make a sub, who to sub on. So it's just this conundrum of bad things when the game's already going bad, you have everything else piling on top. It's just not a good look. Um, but yeah, it's like you said, a drubbing, a rout, a played off the pitch type of game for Inter Miami away at Cincinnati. And luckily it was a week ago that they get them back at home now this Saturday. So let's see if anything changes.
Um, Bad news. Well, piling on bad news that game. Um, Ustadi
Ustadi
gets hurt.
hamstring
Gets hurt.
injury. I mean, that's about the 30th hamstring injury of the season. I don't know what we're the team with the most hamstring injuries. I'm convinced ever,
I've
ever.
asked. I've asked this question in the past, and I'm going to ask it again.
How do I answer that? I don't know what they're doing in there. The guy's
Okay,
40 years old. His hamstring's about it's probably like pulled pork at this point.
I understand, but if it was just the old guys, I'd understand.
No, but it's everyone. I know it's
Correct.
everyone. It's
So
everyone.
my question is: should Miami do something about its physio staff? Because this isn't new, and it's not a Tata thing. It's not a Mascherano thing. It's been an Inter Miami thing for quite a while.
I mean,
That I'm inclined to say that medical staff is just terrible.
just do more hamstring exercises. I don't know. I really stretch out the hamstrings more than any muscle, more than anything you can.
Yeah, I think that
Instead of doing pregame warm-ups, I literally just 45 minutes of stretching your hamstring.
I feel like
I
that
don't know.
aspect of it needs to be
I mean
addressed.
every time there's an injury, I look and it's a hamstring.
Hmm. Yeah,
The
but
one
okay.
that doesn't there's two abductor injuries. I mean, we also get abductor injuries like no one else. It's quad abductors and hamstrings.
I also feel that a player can be on the floor holding his knee, his head, or his shoulder, and all of those injuries will be listed as hamstring injuries.
I mean, you might as well be.
So I don't know if it's a. I mean, it could be a gamesmanship thing. Could be a, just a plethora of different, I guess, competitive advantage reasons for those injury designations. Cincinnati is it FC CF
Yes,
whatever?
FC.
Okay, it's Miazga Robinson
Mm-hmm.
in the middle, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely shut everything down. Everything. What did you see that made them so successful in absolutely clamping down on anything Inter Miami tried to do? Because it wasn't the backs; it was those two guys.
To be honest with you,
Mhm.
Luis Suarez is absolutely not doing anything for us right now.
Okay.
They're not scared of Suarez. They're not scared of Allende. They're not scared of Segovia. Those at least they weren't. It was a different story against New York City. And they're if Suarez is gonna drift out wide, they're gonna let him drift out wide. They're not gonna go chase him. He's not doing anything out there. I mean, it's it's very simple. If Inter Miami has no forward runs, and no vertical threat on the sides, you're just gonna flush everything to the middle and just compact it and sit your CDMs in front of your back line and make them work. And that's what they really did, and we got nothing going. Apart from Cincinnati really dominating a lot of the possession that first part of the game.
Yes. Yes. Um, what would
Mm.
what would you say, um, if anything, Miami had on the bench that might have disrupted what they were doing? Is there anything on the bench?
No, you have Baltasar Rodriguez who's hurt. Fafa comes in the 72nd minute. Yannick Bright comes in the 82nd minute, in the 86th minute. Um, no, I mean Alfonso Morales. Those guys have speed and are fresh legs. Maybe they can change something, but at that point the game was lost.
Right. Well, I'm saying if I understand you believe and I believe that Mascherano has no idea how to properly work subs, but do you think that a earlier subbing of Fafa, do you think that a Obando sighting maybe in the
He's hurt.
50s?
Obando's hurt.
Yeah,
I don't
everyone's
know
hurt.
how he's hurt. He doesn't play, but he's hurt.
Yeah. Um but those guys you spoke about,
Hmm.
um Fafa, Santi, Afonso, does an earlier sub of those players tilt the field whatsoever?
No,
So
not
is
against
this
not
te-
not not against Cincy.
so is this team against Cincinnati Messi or bust?
Yep.
So then is the expectation get to a
Uh,
matchup against Cincinnati and
we're
maybe
gonna we're gonna find out Saturday. We play them
it's
again here, so we're gonna find out real quick what the turnaround is.
it's a 7 o'clock game.
I
Given
mean, they have Evander, they have Orellano, they have Valenzuela, they have Kai Kamara, they have
a
Luca in
90-year-old
the
like
middle,
tomorrow.
Yedlin, and then they have Miazga, Robinson. I mean, they're a very good team, and
They're
they're
stacked. You
they're
can say it. They're stacked.
they're a stat, yeah. And then you have our guys who are just like Tadeo Allende. He jumps like a freaking salmon swimming upstream every game, but he's just like sometimes I don't know what he's doing. I really don't know what he's doing at times. And then Redondo, he can a good game for him is an average game for anyone else. So
What happened to Redondo?
what
At
happened to
some
him?
point, he was supposed to be the next heir apparent to that Argentinian midfield, and then I mean, and he came in here with high hopes. He played really well, and then off a cliff.
He's been okay, but okay is not going to cut it for the team. You need to be good. We need if you're going to play in the midfield with Busquets next to you, you need to be good. You need to be sound. I just his game. It's very it's very clunky. I just don't. Sometimes he makes these bonehead mistakes, just like other players on this team that I don't understand. He's a good sub. He to me, he is not a starter.
Okay, I'm gonna throw something out there, and I want you to tell me if you think I'm wrong, if you think I'm out of left field, or that might be a possibility. FC Cincinnati versus the midweek fixture. Given what this team prioritizes, do you think that with a midweek fixture, we see Mascherano basically hand the game to FC Cincinnati, given the fact that we play Atlas on Wednesday?
Probably not, because he's just as stubborn as anyone I've ever seen. And he's going to roll out the same 11 Saturday and the same 11 against Atlas.
Okay, who's worse, Tata or Mascherano?
I mean, we were playing significantly better under Tata. Significantly better. With a team that didn't have the depth that this team has.
So
we've sacrificed defensive football, and then that hurts our. I mean, we've sacrificed our offense for a better defense, and at times we look lost out there defensively, and then we can't get anything going offensively.
Okay, 2 questions. Is this manager holding this team back? 1. 2. When we started this season, we were breaking down film of our forwards pressing, creating turnovers, leading to goals. Where did that go? So first, is the manager holding it back? And 2, where are the tactics that were working early now?
The manager's holding back. He's holding players back. He's
Holding
holding
the team
Fafa back. By holding those players back and consistently rolling out the same couple players at certain positions.
Tired
yes,
11, the same tired 11.
Yes. But granted, we have a couple players out with injury or multiple players out with injury. So right now it's very hard to tell. But
Hamstring
he's held them back, I believe. And what was the other one?
What happened to the tactics?
We've changed to a 4-4-2. We've changed to a 4-4-2, leaving Messi and Suarez up there, and they'll press when the time is right. So Segovia is playing deeper, and our right mid Allende is playing deeper, and so is Gramaski or Redondo. They're playing a bit deeper, sitting a bit deeper. They're not up the pitch as we've seen them before in a 4-2-3-1 kind of setting. So it's very hard to press out of that. If you're going to press out of the 4-4-2, you need to play a higher line and you need to play narrower with one sitting behind Busquets, whoever that is, or Busquets as your 6, and having the 8 press in the midfield to cover that outlet pass. That's where I think Rodrigo de Paul will help this team when he comes in.
Is that official?
Yes.
Oh yes. Okay. What do you think of the wizardry that they did with that signing?
Listen, they got it done I thought Chris Henderson was a wizard. Whoever would pull the strings here is just as big as a wizard as that guy.
It's a 1 year loan.
It's a loan till December with an option to buy it for 4 years with
Right.
a buy clause. Yeah. So
right, but the loan allows him to come, and then Busquets' contract expires. He will no longer be a DP.
Yeah.
Rodrigo de Paul will then become the DP, and I'm sure that Busquets will probably sign for TAM money.
Yeah, probably, if he doesn't retire.
I hate to ask this because I don't see it happening. Do you think Busquets becomes an Inter Miami manager at some point?
I don't know. Maybe he goes back to Spain. I have no idea.
Because I've heard that he is
the heir.
He is out of everyone there. Busquets is the not in of Inter Miami. Out of everyone who played at Barcelona, like that crew, Iniesta, Messi, all those guys,
is the smartest brain.
That he was most likely to be the next coach. So,
I mean, Xavi beat him to it.
Well, yes, but he may be better.
Yeah, I mean, it's if he wants to. I mean, we'll see about that.
Because I'll tell you this, Mascherano ain't it.
A lot of people said that, so I was.
All right.
I didn't say that. I was optimistic, but yeah.
All right.
Go on.
What did you see in the game that made us happy after the misery that the Saturday before gave us? That was it 5-1 absolute boat racing of Red Bulls.
Yeah, it was fun to score 5 goals. I like scoring 5 goals and giving up 1. Messi was Messi, picking up these passes that he always does to Alba on the left when Alba's not even in the play. You on in the frame of the TV or wherever, he plays that pass and he fires it away and it's a goal. 1-1, then he finds him again. Telasco gets on the end of one. So that's the type of football Inter Miami to be playing. Messi being found in the middle, playing tiki-taka with Suarez, playing off of Allende, playing balls out wide, checking into spaces. Then you have supporting runs on the left. Then you have Suarez making a run, taking a defender into the box. That's the type of fluidity that Inter Miami needs up front. I don't know why that changes against opponents, or if Red Bull are not. I mean, Red Bulls are probably not as defensively sound as Cincinnati. Therefore, it was a lot easier. But Messi was able to score, get his brace. The brace man strikes again. Suarez had a nice assist to him. So everything seemed to be clicking against that team, and you're hoping as a fan to see that against the big team, the teams at the top. So we saw it against Columbus when it was here. The team was clicking. Is it going to be the same thing now against Cincinnati this weekend? We hope so. Inter Miami really dominated the game.
Okay, we have FC Cincinnati Saturday. Atlas on Wednesday. 99.9% sure we're going to move our show to Thursday that week. But should the team be prioritizing a revenge game against FC, or should they be prioritizing the Leagues Cup?
Yes. You never know how I feel about Leagues Cup. You know how I
get rid of it.
Get Cincinnati. Play Cincinnati. Get rid of it. Bring back play in the U.S. Open Cup. Get rid of the cup. All right, get away. Bye.
Okay.
Play Cincinnati.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
Go ahead.
No. I mean, you need to. You got boat raced 3 over there. You better come out and change something, or the way you play. I know what the lineup is probably going to be, and I'm scared.
It's the same 11.
I mean, I think it's probably going to be Lujan and Cello on the right side, Falcón and Alba, Redondo, Busquets, Allende, Telasco, Messi, Suarez. I would put Bright, and then you have no one else because Ian Frey still hurt.
Yeah. Now. Okay. We'll go to the controversy.
We're in the midweek. I mean, we're in the middle of the season. So it's like we're at a B minus, right? We're at a B right now, B minus. We brought it. So at some point, we were at a C plus when we were losing 5. We dropped results on 5 in a row or whatever it was.
Right.
Then we brought it back to a B minus.
Okay, so
how can you get to an A?
We'll go to the controversy that
is it controversy? Are you gonna tell me this is controversy? What's going on? What? I mean,
I believe it's nonsense, but many believe it's controversy. So I am going to ask you in your opinion, and then this controversy is going to lead to questions for the FC Cincinnati game. Number 1, your thoughts on Messi missing the MLS All-Star game, which is tonight, I believe.
Yes, it's happening right now. Ask me if I'm watching it. It's Shark Week. I'm watching Shark Week. That's what I'm watching.
Okay, hold on. I would flip it to that as opposed to Shark Week. And the only reason that I'm even maybe flipping to it is because there isn't a Marlins game on, which, by the way, kudos to them. They've been doing really, really well.
I don't care if Messi missed this game. I don't care. I don't watch All-Star. I don't watch All-Star games. I don't.
Okay.
The only time I watched a mid-season event was the Four Nations Cup, which the NHL did, which they did a perfect job of. The Four Nations Cup was amazing during the All-Star break. They didn't have an All-Star break. It was a Four Nations Cup. That's what they did.
Yeah, well, I mean, what was it? 7 fights in 30 seconds or something like that?
Loved it. All for it. I don't care for All-Star games. If LeBron, as people were bringing up, if LeBron were to miss, yes, of course it would be an outcry. It's the greatest player in the NBA ever in the NBA, and the greatest soccer player ever. Of course, there's going to be an outcry. People are going to want to spend money to go watch him. I don't care. For me, he could miss it. He could stay at home. I don't care. It changes nothing. It changes nothing for me.
Now here's the question: If Inter Miami does not provide an adequate medical reason for them missing the game, they are subject to a 1-game suspension. If Inter Miami cannot provide, which they can just list a hamstring, but I mean, they believe it, but
muscle fatigue. There you go.
Okay.
Because of all the games they've played.
Do you if I'm the league, and again, this is just me, and you give me that muscle fatigue, I say, okay, well,
go. I want you to this topic is gonna have me talk. This is gonna have me talking. Okay. There was a tweet that I saw comparing Messi not being as good of an ambassador as Zlatan Ibrahimovic to the MLS. Okay.
Say that one more time.
Not being a good ambassador to the MLS like Zlatan was.
Okay. Who had this tweet?
Oh my God. I don't, somewhere in the Inter Miami circles. I don't remember. But if you find it, let me know. That is such a nonsense thing to say. It was in the tweet. It was like you had Zlatan going on late talk show hosts and stirring up a rivalry with LAFC and stuff like that. Messi has never been that type of player to go on interviews or to do this or to do. He has been one of the most low-key, quietest players of his generation. That's who he is. He's not gonna go and so comparing that to comparing Zlatan's personality and his ambassador and being such a great voice. No, it doesn't matter. Messi's done more for the MLS in general than Zlatan has. And people, yes, are gonna knock the ticket prices and this and that. Fine, that's fine. But in terms of you want to grow your league, Messi's done more than Zlatan has.
Well, okay, yes. Zlatan came, left, and I'll be honest, I would have forgotten that he was in the MLS. He came.
Here we go.
He badmouthed our system and left again to Europe. he basically used this as a showcase to get himself back to Europe. Sean says Messi will be suspended. It's his own damn fault. Any rebuttal?
That rule is probably the dumbest rule I've ever seen in my life. I mean, it's absolutely asinine. I mean, I hate Don Garber. I hate the fact that it's a rule. I hate the fact that if you don't want, like, brother, this guy doesn't care about All-Star games, man. Like, why? Like,
Are we the
again,
only soccer league that has such a thing?
Liga MX plays us. I mean, we used to play like when Arsenal or Man United or these British teams, these Prem teams used to come do their USA tours. They'd come now and they'd do the MLS game around them, and we'd always get battered.
Battered as in we'd always lose?
Yeah, they'd always lose.
Okay. And that, well, okay.
So, I mean, again, you're asking me, who I don't care about an All-Star game, if Messi wants to sit out and fan his hair and get ready for Cincinnati, let him fan his hair and get ready for Cincinnati.
Okay, what do you think of who the captain is for the Liga MX squad?
Who is it? James, or is it Sergio Ramos? Is Sergio Ramos even playing?
It's Sergio Ramos. That's why I asked the question.
Who is it?
Because it is indeed
Who is it?
Sergio Ramos. It's Ramos.
Good for him. Good for Sergio Ramos. Happy for him. Congrats.
No thoughts whatsoever.
I don't know where this is gonna go, because I couldn't bat an eye about the MLS All-Star game. I'm telling you right now.
Okay. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, and you don't care what happens against Alas, clearly, because you hate the League Cup.
Do I want us to win? Yes. Do I care so much about? Oh, bro, just win the damn league. Why is it so hard for people to understand that you're playing in a league that has a tournament style format? Go win that. That means more than winning anything else.
Okay. Now
That's what makes me upset.
Clearly, now for the big, I guess, derailment. What are your thoughts on the MLS announcement that coming up for a vote is possibly switching the schedule to a fall to spring schedule to match the rest of the world?
It's about time. Welcome to knock knock. Welcome to the real world, buddy. I mean, Don Garber, get your head out of where, buddy. Figure it out. Yeah, it's about time.
Okay.
Like, you're matched with international breaks. You're not playing in the dog days of July where you're where it's it's unpleasant to play at times. You finish in May. You have a proper off season. And you're just, it works perfect. Because guess what? Next year is the World Cup. And we're going to take a break for the World Cup.
Okay. 2 questions now.
Oh, boy.
Perfect timing, because you can use the World Cup as an excuse to flip the schedule. And 2, what do you say to those? Because you know it's going to happen. You know it's inevitable. It is going to happen. What are you going to say to those who complain that they will not get enough of an off season to properly make this change?
Can you repeat the first question?
I
was coughing.
Hold on. Now I'm trying to remember the first question.
I'll just answer your second one.
Figure
it out. Figure it out. Figure it out. You want so much change, you want this, sacrifice some things to figure it out, to make it work, and then you adapt. If you're able to adapt, overcome, and survive on it, you're able to play. That's it.
Listen,
there's nothing else to be said. Like, we're trying to cater and trying to pander to everything in the league, and we're so far behind other leagues in terms of where we want to be. And you have pro rel talks, and you have this talk and that talk, and we're in this tournament and that tournament. I mean, I feel like the MLS is all over the place with everything they're trying to get done.
Listen,
they need to settle down and figure out what's their priority.
listen.
And then what?
Do you know what I got today? I don't
What?
know what happened, but today I got
What?
Spicy Mark. I mean,
You did.
you are
I mean,
snipping
yes, I mean, because
spicy.
I mean, the MLS All-Star game, you riled me up with that thing. I knew that was coming. I was prepared for it. I had seen it on Twitter and X and all this stuff. I nearly muted it. All-Star game. Nearly muted MLS All-Star game, okay? Because what is Messi going to play? Is he going to play? He's showing up today. He's not showing up today. Oh my God, give it a rest. Like,
The first question wasn't a question.
I get people want to see Messi. I understand. I know prices are so heavily inflated. I understand.
Ask
But
Vancouver.
yes, at the same time, it shouldn't be a thing that Messi he's not their work, like he's in their way, he is their moneymaker 100%. But he's not their workhorse. He's not gonna Messi has never played in an all-star game. Like he doesn't even know what an all-star game is. The game of
Correct.
the Juega Estrella. Alba and Busquets, sure, they played that. Messi and Suarez, they were hurt. Whatever. Such an exhausting thing.
Listen, it was all the drama on
Let me ask you something.
Miami Twitter.
Let me ask you something. If LeBron James misses the NBA All-Star game, are you going to bat an eye? Do you care?
I don't care.
Okay.
That is my opinion. It is my personal opinion.
That's my personal opinion. That's not everyone else. That's Mark's personal opinion. I do not care if Messi doesn't play.
Neither do I. I wanted your opinion on the matter, given, like I said, the drama and the.
But we have what have you ever heard of a rule that if a guy doesn't play in an all-star game, he gets suspended in one league game? What is that? Like, get out of here with that, bro. Like, what? Oh my God. Jesus Christ. No.
The first statement was that the MLS is going to use the World Cup as the timing mechanism to make that switch. That it wasn't a question; it was more of a statement. That is my
They're using the World Cup as a mechanism to change the schedule from being winter, summer into fall, or spring, summer into fall to fall, spring.
Correct.
Yeah,
that would be my guess.
They can use that.
What I think they're going to do is I think they'll start the season on time.
Pause for the World Cup.
When does the season normally start?
End of February, beginning of March.
Okay. I think they'll start on time. Give this full off season. They'll take a break for the World Cup and finish after
later.
The World Cup.
And like finish later, like towards December.
Correct.
But then that means they're gonna have
an extended off season.
How? Then they only have January and what? Some of February before they're back in it?
No. I'm saying they'll start and my guess is right. Okay, so February 22nd. My guess is they're going to start in February.
Mm-hmm.
Play games
up until teams leave for the World Cup.
Right. They're going to use that month, right? They can start it a little later as well. Yes. Use that World Cup month and finish. You finish what? Sometime in December right now?
No, you finish November.
Okay, so let's say you finish in February.
And then you start.
And then you finish the league in February
March, April, May, June, July.
And then you start it in the fall. You give almost like a big break and then an extended off season. But nobody's going to complain about it because the World Cup is going on for that month.
Yeah.
If you're going to do it, that would probably have to be the mechanism for it. I don't see any other way without either
I agree.
truncating the offseason at a ridiculous clip or skipping a season.
No, I agree.
Okay. Do you have any topics that you'd like to get off of your chest on the board? Because I got Spicy Mark and I have nothing left. It's like you kryptonite. You
Hold
brought
on,
up
hold on.
kryptonite
Wait.
and just wore me
What'd you say?
out. Do you have any topics that you want to get off the chest? Because I like Spicy Mark just kryptonited me. I feel like you brought out kryptonite and like you killed me. I feel withered. I feel defeated. I feel just absolutely useless right now.
But no, I mean, the team needs to perform. Our manager needs to perform. And that's about it. I mean, it's those two things. You need to perform whenever you play. Your manager needs to be on his A game. He's not on his A game ever. So hoping and wishing at some point something hits him in the head and knocks some sense into him.
Okay. All right. Well, pretty straightforward show. I have failed as a host, not only to create enough drama and analytics to break down games that were and the games that are coming up, and I failed as a host to create a derailment. We need a top 3 league finish because we aren't winning it. Well,
Are you talking? Is he alluding to the Leagues Cup finish?
yes.
A top 3 Leagues Cup finish would probably make me like cry, like because I don't care about it. It's very hard for me to. I mean, we won the Leagues Cup. If we win it again, I mean, you built this team to win the league. I don't know. Figure it out. Figure it out. Somehow you got to figure it out. And if other teams, I don't know. So. Well, then if that's I mean, if a top 3 leagues finish gets you a CCC, get a CCC. But we know how that ends for us.
By a Mexican team kicking our ass or a Canadian team?
For real. Yeah, I mean, it's either Vancouver is going to rout us again or some Mexican team's going to put 4 past us.
Listen, Sean, I think you and I need to go hide. I don't know who this is, but nothing we've thrown at him today has absolutely fazed him. He is a hot knife right now, cutting through butter.
Well, it's like Liverpool. If they win the Carabao Cup, congrats. Woohoo.
I have failed. It might be that, I mean, I don't know. Did Samsung, what was it? Who was it? Samsung that cut his hair and he lost his strength? I guess Mark cuts his hair and he gets strength. I don't know. But I have failed today to absolutely create anything entertaining aside from Mark.
Where's Fafa? Have you seen Fafa? Did Fafa get traded? Is he on the same boat as Robbie Taylor? He signed a new contract already that he's not going to play. He's going to get traded. What's the deal?
Fafa haven't seen. Austin, right?
Yeah. Obando hurt. Baltasar Rodriguez hurt. David Ruiz just came back from injury. Noah Allen hurt. Lujan came back from injury. I mean, does Obando exist? Buddy. Yeah. I mean, you're good. I don't. At this point, he doesn't. Leo Alfonso. I mean, he makes appearances on the bench. Never seen him touch the field.
It's because Inter Miami is prioritizing Inter Miami CF2 and winning the what is the Adidas MLS Next or whatever.
Yeah, that.
Yeah. So I apologize. I will absolutely scour Twitter, the internet, the dark web for a derailment that somehow defeats this new haircut, spicy. I don't know. Like I'm questioning my life and existence right now because I was unable to. Today was a train wreck, and I apologize. Before we get out of here in a defeated moment, do you have anything else for us?
No. I don't. I think I got it out of my system. I'm good.
For a beaten, battered, defeated, hurt, bleeding host, and for everyone else here at Kendall Sport, like I'm about to go cry. Everyone here. We'll see you guys next week. Next week will be Thursday because of the Wednesday fixture against Atlas. That should be fun. Hopefully, I have I'll make up for it next week for this week. This was terrible. Thank you guys for joining us, and we'll see you guys on Thursday. Have a great one, everybody.